This is the KBEAR ST7. It has a 4-core construction with 53 strands per core, so that's 212 total strands of 30 gauge 4/9 purity oxygen-free copper wire. The outer strands are silver plated and the inner strands are not, so that should be pretty good as far as, you know, corrosion resistance. It comes in either a 2.5 millimeter balanced, 3.5 millimeter single-ended, or 4.4 millimeter balanced termination. On the IEM side, you can get a 2-pin MMCX or QDC type connector. It has an advertised length of 1.2 meters and it goes for around $14. Let's have a look. This is a nice feeling cable. The outer jacket is that kind of soft, kind of rubbery, a little bit shiny PVC in this nice black color. Feels good. No memory, no stiffness, nice and soft. Just a little bit rubbery, but that's okay. And let's take a look at the braiding here on the 4-core below the Y-split. Yeah, this is a little bit inconsistent and loose in places. You can see it's definitely on the loose side. It's probably worse down here by the termination end where it's a little bit sloppy coming out of this strain relief. Braiding in the cable is just not very tight. This is a little bit thin for a 4-core cable. Each core is a little bit on the thin side, so it's going to make it a little bit harder to get a nice kind of solid tight braid. But yeah, I'm going to say it's probably a little bit of a QC issue. And above the Y-split here, we have a 2-core twist, and it's a little bit tangly up here because, like I said, the cores are relatively thin, still soft and comfortable, and then the twist up here is actually tighter than the braiding below. And we'll have a look at the hardware here. Nice gunmetal color hardware, small metal, a little bit of the KBEAR logo there, but nice color. And the chin slider is on the tight side, probably a little bit too tight. I'll always take too tight over too loose, but yeah, this is definitely a little bit too tight. But it works and it's functional. It's not going to fall down, that's for sure. It's just tough to slide. And we'll have a look at the 3.5 millimeter end, and you can see here where the cable braiding is loose. It does have the nice little rubbery plastic strain relief and a nice step. This is a really nice connector overall. And with that nice generous size step at the bottom, we're gonna have no problem plugging this in, you know, into a phone or a device that has a case around it. More than enough clearance, a little bit extra here, so that's appreciated. Nice hardware on this cable, pretty good. And yeah, you can see how much of the step sticks out. Like I said, that's a good thing. And let's have a look at the ear hooks. Quality heat shrink, nice and soft and comfortable, but still holds shape. You can see how easily it twists, which is nice. And yeah, very good ear hooks, and not too, just about perfect. Very comfortable. And the hardware up here is, again, that nice gunmetal finish. And this looks to be the exact style of 2-pin connector that I think every IEM should have. You have a nice compact metal hardware with a generous plastic protrusion out the bottom. So you'll have no problem plugging into IEMs with recessed 2-pin sockets, and you can see how nicely that goes in. And this is going to basically work with any 2-pin IEM you have out there. So it's nice to see that it has the right style of connector. Little red and blue ring to tell you which is the right, which is the left. Red being for the right side. And I have checked this cable to make sure that the channels are wired correctly and are in phase. So no problems with the audio quality or anything like that. Nice match here for the Tin Hi-Fi C2 MechWarrior. I test plug with these because the 2-pin sockets are extremely recessed. So if a cable fits this IEM, it should fit any IEM with the recessed socket. And we'll give it a go with a IEM that has a completely flat socket. This is the Performer 5. Everything feels solid here. The protrusion's clear, so you know, it'd look better on IEMs that have black in the housing if it was black, but I don't mind clear. I think that looks fine. It's nice, not too tight, not too loose. Yeah, this is definitely the style of 2-pin connector that this is the good one. Not a bad look here with the Performer 5. It's a, you know, this black color with the gunmetal. It's going to match almost anything. Just see the clear protrusion stick out a little bit, but I don't mind the look. Let's try a wrap here. The way this cable feels, it's gonna wrap very nice and soft. Yeah, really good. Really nice feel. It's a nice cable. It's not bad. So far, I like it. And we'll break out the scale or scales with an S on the end, depending on what country you're from, and give it a quick weigh. And we're at 21.9 grams. So more or less average, a little bit on the light side, but more or less average. The cable is a little bit shorter than 1.2 meters. That may or may not bother you. I prefer the cable. I kind of need the cable to have a little bit extra, or at least not cut you short. So yeah, I could use another, I don't know, inch or two on here. Yeah, here's that. I don't know if this is just mine, that there's a QC issue with the braiding, or that's kind of how they're all going to come. So hopefully it's not all of them. Other than that, great connectors. The PVC jacket feels nice. Hardware is good. Color is good. It's a good one. I like this one. If you buy it, I hope you get one that's got a little bit better of a braid below the Y split in terms of the tightness, but definitely a recommend. Thanks for watching.